All right, welcome back to week 2. So much happened this week. Here's a recap.
Okay, so week 2, we finished the ground plumbing, we did masonry around the slab, we demoed the electrical, and so basically there were some really huge changes this week, and we made a ton of progress in such a short amount of time. So I initially thought that we would be taking the structure down to the studs, but I did not realize that we would be taking the entire structure down. So one day I came home from work and I was shocked because basically we just had a cement slab, and luckily we are gonna get to reuse some of the lumber. Dave did also promise me that he was gonna build me a garden shed, so I am gonna hold him to that. So we do have a lot of lumber that we can use for this project and other ones. But yeah, seeing that whole thing totally gone, the whole garage just completely gone, was really jarring, and it's just a reminder that you really just have to trust the process. That is something I learned on our last renovation, because there were definitely many moments where I was like, oh crap, like, oh shoot, is this gonna work out? And then it does, it works out. So I just have to remember that. So we're really lucky too, because these guys worked really fast, and it's getting me really excited for what's to come and what it's going to become. So while the guys were demoing, we received a huge lumber delivery, which is great that we have this big flat driveway, because then they could just put all the lumber right there and it's really accessible for all of the workers. The next day they constructed the subfloor in the garage, and then they built the second floor, and then they got it all protected because of incoming rain. And so after that I got up to the second floor so I could check out the view from my future bedroom.
It's really crazy to see this space now, knowing what it's gonna be. But that's the view we'll have from our bedroom and our bathroom. And it'll be so nice to look out that way in the morning and start our day. So I'm walking into the bathroom. I'm washing my hands in the sink. And then I'm gonna go around this wall. It's gonna be a shower, which I won't step into because it's recessed, with a bathtub in the corner. And then I'm gonna walk into our bedroom. Me laying on the bed.
So another thing that we didn't totally expect, but our cats, Kimchi and Rhodey, hate this renovation. It's noisy, and we normally let them outside a lot more often than we have been letting them outside. Obviously, because there's construction going on, we're not really letting them out as much. And they're upset. They want to go outside. And so one day we did let Rhodey walk around the site a little bit while he was supervised, but we just needed to get Rhodey's approval, so we had to let him walk the space a little bit. The biggest difference to this renovation than the one that we did 3 years ago is that 3 years ago it was in the middle of a pandemic, and so Dave and I both were home a lot, and so we took on a lot of the project ourselves. And also, we didn't do anything like too structural last time. This time we're doing a big structural change, and so we have like a full-on team, and I have a full-time job, so I'm not here as much, and so I'm gonna be doing all of the design, which I'm really excited about. Picking out tile, I'm working close with the architect to figure out layout, and Dave is totally killing it as the GC. He is doing an amazing job, and he runs a really tight ship, so there's always somebody here. If it's not the plumber, it's the electrician. So, you know, this is a very different ball game, I'd say, and every time I come home I feel like there's huge changes, but I'm really excited to show you and to share with you all of the design elements for this project.
Kind of looks like someone just took a bite out of our house. All right, great job, Dave. Another great week. If you want to stay up to date, make sure to subscribe so you can catch our weekly updates, and we will see you next week.